Good afternoon, everybody. Today is December 7, 2022. Today, our lecture is Visuddhimagga para Purification Samadhi Nidesa about the concentration and Kaya Gata Sati, mindfulness occupying with the 32 body part. Today, body part is sweat, Siddho. So, part 97. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we continue talking about the Kaya Gata Sati. That meditation method is mindfulness occupying with the 32 body parts. So today body part is Siddho. In Pali, sweat. The sweat is possible to practice meditation like this. So the Pali studying Siddho, to trying to explain what is a Siddho, to describe the Siddho in Pali, like this. Siddho meaning is Loma Kupadihi. Loma is a Kesa Loma. Loma is a body hair. So hair, body hair. Kupa is kind of hole. Kupadihi, Dihi, Kupadi, etc., from the whole of the body hair, the meaning. Loma, Kupadihi, Pakaranaka. Pakaranaka is flowing out. Pakaranaka. Flowing out. Apodhatu, water element. Yeah. So Siddho describe Pali Siddho is kind of the water element flowing out from the whole of body hair. That is we call Siddho. So in English, sweat. So that's Siddho. So is referred to the Siddho. That Siddho, that water from the whole, coming out from the whole of the body hair, Monado. So trying to practice meditation with the sweat, we can practice meditation with the color Wanado. According to the color is Vipassanā, Tila, Tela, Ono. Vipassanā is clean. We is very clean. Vipassanā. Pasana is clean. Pasana Sada. So Sada is confident. Confident make clean your mind. like this. Pasara is clean. Vipassanā is very clean. Vipassanā. Tila. Tila is a kind of the since me. Tila is why. Since me why. Tila. Since me why. The sesame oil is very clean color. The color, no. And Santana door, according to the shape, Santana door, Okasa Santana door. Yeah, Okasa Santana door is according to the location, the shape of sweat changing, isn't it? So we cannot describe the shape of sweat constantly because it's depend on the location. The shape of sweat always changing, isn't it? That's why Bali just mentioned generally Okasa Santana. So Okasa is a location. So it's that meaning is a sweat shape of the sweat is all the time changing, depend on the location. So that meaning here, Bali, very short, Okasa Santano. Okasa Santano. And then Disado direction. According to the direction, Disado, Dvisu, Disasu. Yeah. Two direction. Two direction meaning is up direction and then the low direction. So there are two kind of direction, the Dvisu, Disasu, Jado, rising. Okasato, according to the location, Okasato, Seda Sakaso Nama. Seda Sakaso, Seda Sa Okaso. Seda Sokaso is Seda Sa plus Okaso. Two words combined here. Seda Sakokaso. Seda Sa Okaso. Seda Sa is a sweat of the sweat. Okaso is the location. The location of sweat is Nibado Nati. Nibado. Nibado is Nibada is a kind of constant place, permanent place. Nati, no. There's no constant place, permanent place. There's no permanent place. Yes, the sweat is different time, different kind of place appear. So that's why the permanent place is no permanent place. So yatha so lohidam viya. Lohida is the blood. Viya is like a black, like a blood. So that sweat is sada all the time. Datiya. Datiya is standing. Datiya is the existing, standing, existing Datiya. So like a loida, blood also moving into the many different body parts. So like this. Similarly, sweat also. Loida, blood is kind of the abodhadu, water element. Sedo, sweat also, kind of the water element. So they are very similar. That's why in Pali mentioned like this, like a blood. Yeah, all the time the sweat also existing like this because of changing location and then changing the shape. The color is same. Loida is color is not same. Loida blood color is all the time changing the according to the situation of mind. Changing. So Lady Sierra mentioned many different mental situation, the changing or the color of the blood, mentioned like this. Okay, and then Yadapana. Yadapana sometime Agi is fire, Sandaba is the heat of the fire. Surya Sandaba, the heat of the sun, Agi Sandaba is the heat of the fire. Surya Sandaba, Surya is the sun. Sandaba is a heat, the heat of the sun. Uttu Vikaradi. Uddu. Here Bali Uddu is Techo. Bali Uddu is mentioned Techo element. Techo is the fire element. Vikara is the changing the fire element, etc., etc. Yeah. Sarira is a body. Sandabadi is became hot. Sandabadi. Ra at the time. So body became hot because of heat or the fire, because of the heat or the sun, or because of the temperature, the fire element changing, temperature changing. Yeah, Udu here, Udu, we can translate Udu is the weather changing or temperature changing. Yeah. Ra means at the time. At the time, the body began hot. Udaka, water. Udaka. Udaka is water. Udaka is from the water. Abula. Matta. Vipassanā China. Oh, very long word. Vipassanā. Oh my. Vipassanā. Vipassanā Kumuda Nalaka Palo. Laboia. Nalaka Laboia. Udu Kumuda Nalaka. Kumuda Nalaka Laboia. Very long one. Abungla Madda. Abungla is take off. Abungla means a take off. Madda is just take off. Abungla Madda, just take off. Visama Chinda. Visama is uneven. Visama. Visama is uneven. Visamachina is a cut, uneven cut. Visamachina. Visamula. Mulala. Visamulala. Kumuda. Nala. Kapalo. Visamula is a kind of the lotus. Kumuda is another kind of the lotus. So, name of the lotus. Visamula, Kumuda, and Nala. Nalaka labo. Nala kalabo. Sorry, Nala kalabo. Nala is a stem. Nala. Kalaba is a group. So the lotus just take and then cut and even cutting the kind of example. So from the water, the lotus stem take off and cut unevenly. So that kind of that example. Sabba kesa loma kupa vivarehi. Sabba is all. Kesa is a body hair. Loma is a body hair. Kuba is a whole. The whole of the body hair, head hair and body hair, and vivara. Vivara is our body has many the hole on the skin. Vivara is a kind of many body hole in our skin is many hole. So vivara is an opening of our body skin. So yeah, our body, if we many powerful magnifier, when we look at, so there's many hole. Not only the head hair hole and then body hair hole. The many hole there's. So the here Bali vivarehi. Saba kesa loma kuba vivarehi. So all kind of the many the head hair, body hair, and then the other different hole. Pakarati. Pakarati is coming out. So sweat is coming out from the many hole from our body, like this. Like the example is like the lotus. When you take off from the water and cut from the stem of the lotus, the water is coming out. So that is some Buddha gave. Tasama, therefore, tasama, tasa is the sweat. Santanambi. Santana is shape also. Santanambi shape also, the shape of the sweat also. Kesa loma kupa vivarenyewa. So the head hair hole, body hair hole, and then many different kind of hole. That was seen according to the shape of hole. Vedidava should be known. So the shape of sweat is according to the shape of head hair, whole body hair, whole, and many other different whole in our body. And so that shape is different shape. Okay. So that's why in Bali just mentioned Okasa Santano. Already mentioned. Okay, and then Sira Purigahanakina Cha. Sira Puriganina is a Sira is a sweat. Purigahanakina. Purigana is occupied with the wisdom, inside wisdom. Meditation, because of the meditator who practice meditation. Yeah, so Puriganina is a take with the wisdom, the kind of shape, the kind of the sweat. Yogina, here Yogina. Yogina is who practice meditation with the sweat. Kesa loma kupa vivari. Kesa head hair, loma body hair, kupa. Kupa is the whole. Vivari, the various kind of whole. Puritwa. Puritwa is a full. Tita Wasinewa. Tita Wasinewa is a standing zero sweat. Manasikatabo should be Manasikatabo should be make a pay attention. So the meaning is for the meditator, meditation object is the sweat in the body hair, hair, the whole full, that kind of sweat should be pay attention. That meaning. And then Parichidado. According to the delimitation, Seda Pagina, Parichino. Boundary. Boundary is with the sweat. The portion of the sweat is a boundary. And Yamasa, Ayang Asa, Ayang, that kind of explanation is Asa for the sweat. Sabaga Parichiro. By the similar. Visavaga Parichiro Bana, by the dissimilar. Kesa Zadi So Yewa. Like had hair. Okay. So English translation. Here the picture, the sweat from the various body part whole coming out there. So that's why here you see the shape of the sweat is many different shape, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so English translation is here. It is this is a water element that trickle is coming out from the pore of the body, the kind of the whole of the body, whole hair, and so on. So according to the color, is a color of the clear, seems me white. And according to the shade, it is a shade of its location. Depend on location, depend on the changing of the shape. And as according to the direction, it belongs to the both direction. And then according to the location, there is no fixed location for sweat, because a waste could always be found like a blood. Blood is all the time moving and to the various body parts. So that's why changing all the time. But if the body is heated by the heat or fire or by the heat or sun or by the change of the temperature, etc., etc. So it's a trouble or coming out or the pore opening of the head hair and body hair as water does from the bunch or the unevenly cut lily bud stem and then lotus stalk full up from the water. Like this, sweat is coming out. So its shape should be also understood to correspond to the pore opening of the head hair and body hair. And a meditator who discerns sweat should only give his attention to it as it is to be found filling the pore opening of the head hair and body hair. And according to the delimitation, it is bounded by what? According to the sweat. This is a delimitation by similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. Okay. Okay, so we finished right now for the sweat. And then Medo. We go to the next one, Medo. Another body part is Medo. So what is a Medo? Here Pali trying to explain to understand the Medo. Medo meaning is Tina Sineho. Tina meaning is sticky or thick. Sticky or thick. Sineho is a kind of the how we say angle in English. Kind of the fat, but English translation angan. I don't know why they translate like this. The kind of fat, yeah. So that angle is unado according to the color. Palida, halidi, no. Palida is divided. Halida is ginger, not ginger. Halida is a kind of I forgot the or turmeric. Sorry, Halida is turmeric. And then Santanado. So turmeric color is a yellow color, not bright yellow, dark yellow. Santanado, according to the shade, Tula Sarirasa. Dawa. Or Dawa is a fast. Dawa fast, Tula Sarirasa. You know, Sarira is a body. Tula Sarira is the body is the fat. Tula. The person who are fat, Chama mansa santa san mansa mansandari. Sama mansandari. Sama skin, mansa flesh, andari. Andri is inside. The Andri is here, not inside, between skin and flesh. Sama mansa mansandari. Sama mansa andari. Skin and flesh, between skin and flesh. Tapita. Tapita is a put. Halidi. Halidi is a turmeric. Wona. Kala. Tukula. Tukula is a close. Pilotika. Santano Hodi. The explanation is a little bit difficult to understand because the color is yellow, dark yellow color. That cloth is old cloth. Tukula pilotica. Tukula is a cloth. Pilotica is old cloth. Old cloth. That kind of shape. So very difficult to understand. Kisa Srirasa. Oh, the other person. Body is a different body side, different shape of the middle. So Kisa is a thing. Body is a thing body. The person who has a thing body. Kisa Srirasa. Changa Mansa. Changa is the knee. Flesh, mansa is flesh of the knee. Uru mansa. Uru is a thigh. Mansa is in flesh. The flesh or thigh. Peti Gandaka Nisita. Peti Gandaka Nisita. Peti is the bed. Peti. Gandaka is a kind of the skeleton of the bed. Mansan is a bed flesh of the bed. Udra Wutti Mansanti. Udara Watti. Watti is a kind of Watti. Mansa is a flesh. Watti is a little bit. The shape is a round shape flesh. Watti Mansa is a round shape flesh in our stomach. Idani Nisaya. Idani is these and these flesh. Nisaya depend. Tikuna. Tikuna. Oh. Triguna. Tiguna is T is a two. Guna is a layer, two layer. Tiguna T is a three. Guna is a layer, three layer. A two layer, three layer. Katoa make. Tapita Hadali Halidai Wana Dukula Pilotica Santano. This is the same example given. Put in the tamlet color, the kind of the clothes, all clothes. Okay, and then disa do according to the direction, Twisu disa sujato, two direction. And then okasa do according to the location, tulasa. Oh, tulasa is the person who have bit fat body. Sakala Sarirang, the whole Sakala is a whole, Sarira is a body, the whole body. Paridoa. Paridoa is a separating. Kisasa. Kisasa is the person who are very thin body. Kisa. Kisa is a thin. Singa Mansa di Changa Mansa is the knee, flesh, etc. etc. Nisaya depend on their knees, flesh, etc. etc. Tito existing. Yang Sena Sangkan. Sena Sangkan. Yang Sena Sangkan. Yang means that fat. Sena Sangkan. We say Sena. Siniha, sorry. Siniha. Siniha. Sangkan is we call. We call Siniha. Gatambi. Siniha Sangkan. Gatambi is we, even though we call Siniha, Parama Chigo Chata. Parama is extremely. Chigo Chata is discard. Extremely discard. Demona. Because of. Ta is because of. Because of very extremely discarding. Neva Modani. Neva is a leader. Modani. Muda is the head. In the head, Modani, Tilathaya. Kind of Tila is a kind of the why for the head. Somebody they make a Y in the head. Huh? Yeah. So the meaning here, Tilathaya. Tila is Y. Y for the head. Niwa. Niwa means cannot take. Niwa is cannot take. And also na. Na is a leader. Na sa. Na na sa. Na sa ti la di na. Mataya. Nasa is a nose. Tila is a eye. They're kind of the the nose draw, eye draws, like kind of the thing. Mataya is a fall. Mataya is a ataya. Ma is a no meaning here. Ataya. Tila di nang ataya. Nasa tila di nang ataya. Ataya is a fall. For the drop of the nose, na kanandi. Na is together with the kanandi. Cannot take. Kanandi is a take. Na kanandi is a cannot take. Okay, Prechirado, according to the delimitation, Hita. Hita is a below, lower direction. Mansena. Mansena. Because the middle is between the Mansa and skin, Sama and Mansa. Skin and flesh. Between skin and flesh, there is kind of things is we call here middle. That's why here the Hita and the Mansena with the flesh. Upri up Samena skin. Yeah. So up direction there's a skin. Lower direction there's a flesh, Mansa. So between skin and flesh, the middle is existing. Yeah. And then Diriyan. Diriyan is all around. Mera Bagena and the anguish, the portion of the anguish, the preaching or boundary, make a boundary, preaching. Yamasa, asa, and that kind of explanation is asa for the anguish, sabaga preaching by the similar, visvaga preaching by dissimilar, kesa dadisoyi, like a head hair. So right now we finish middle finish. Sido, middle, asu, another one. Another body part is asu. But English translation, okay. English translation here is this is thick inguent, kind of the fat. As to the color, according to the color of slight turmeric. According to the shape, firstly in the body of Stockman. Stockman is the big body. Is the shape of turmeric color, tukula. Tukula is a English translation, Muslim rag. I don't know. Place between the inner skin and the flesh. Kind of the clothes. In the body of the lingma is the thin body. The person who are thin body. The person, it is shade of the turmeric color, tukula, the Muslim red, placed in 2 or 3 thickness. on the shrunk flesh, thigh flesh, back flesh near the spine, and then belly covering flesh. For the body is very thin, pleasant. According to the direction, it belongs to the both direction, and it's a location. According to the location, is primage. The whole of the stock man's body is to be found on the lean man shrunk flesh and so on. And though it was described as an inguine, a that state is neither used as a Y on the head nor as a Y for the nose, etc., etc., because it's also discard, very, very extremely discard. That's why. As to the delimitation, it is bound below by flesh and above by the inner skin, and all around by what into the fat. This is a delimitation by the similar, but their delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Asu. Asu is tear. Asu. So tear is a possible body part to practice meditation. Here mentioned Asuti. Asuti, Asu meaning is Akihi. Aki, Aki is a eye. Pali eye and Chaku. Chaku also eye. Aki also eye. Pali mani. Mani what? Same meaning, but many what? Chaku also eye. Aki also eye. So here, Aki. Aki from the eye. Pakarana. Pakarana is coming out. Pakaranaka abodhadu. The water element. So Asu is also water element. Coming out from the eye. This we call tear. That's why. Tear. Then the tear is one according to the color. What kind of color? Our tear. Vipassanā, tila one. Same. The previous one. Vipassanā is a very, very clean. Vipassanā. Tila is a sensation. Tila is a white. Sensation white. The color of the very clean sensation white. And then Santanado, according to the shade, Okasa Santana. It's depends on the location. Yeah. Changing. The tear also changing. That's why Ali just mentioned Okasa Santana. Okasa Santana. And then Disado. Disado is according to the direction. Uprimaya desire. Upper direction. Jada. Happen. Okasado, according to the location, Aki Kuba Kesu. Aki is the eye, Kuba is the whole of the eye. Chida, resisting. Okay, and then Na Chidan. Na is a leader. Chidan Cha Idan. Chidan is a Cha. Idan Cha, continuously explaining Idan. And that here is Beta Kosaki. Pitta Kosaka. Pitta Kosaka is in the gallbladder. Pitta Miwa. Pitta Miwa is a Pitta is a bile. Bile, bile. Like a bile in the gallbladder. Yeah. Like this. Akiku Pakesu. In the whole of the eye. Sada all the time. Sanichitam collect. Sanichitam is a collect together. Data, datati. Datati. Datati is standing. Yadabana. Oh, not datati, sorry. Na is is beginning of the sentence. Na. So not datati, not standing. sorry. Not standing. Not datati. Not datati, not standing. Yada bana, actually, yada, yada is the time. Satta is a living being. Somanasa jada, you know somanasa, happy, pleasant. The jada is the jada is becoming happy or enjoy or pleasant at the time. Maha Hasida. Hasida is a laughing, isn't it? Hasida is a laughing. Maha is a big or great laughing. So that laughing is too much. The meaning. Hasandi, laugh. Yeah. So you have experience very, very happy at the time, too much laughing at the time the tear is coming out from the eye. This is one situation, isn't it? So Pali mentioned exactly like this. And then the other different situation is Domanasa Jada. Unpleasant feeling arising, becoming unpleasant, unhappiness, unhappy. So at the time, Rodandi. Rodandi means a cry. Rodandi. Pridewandi. Grief. Pridewa. Pridewa is not just cry with loudly sound. Is we call Paridewandi. Crying with a loudly sound at that situation we call Paridewandi. Yeah. So at the time, also the tear coming out from the eye, isn't it? So that's when Pali mentioned like this. Not only this one, another one, Pali here. Tataruban wa. The other situation is Tataruban Visamaharam. Oh, Tataruban Visamaharam. Visama ahara. Ahara is the food. Visama ahara is not good nutrition. Aharandi. Aharandi means eat. Yeah. At the time also. Yada ja. Nesan means these living beings. Akini, Akini, I. Akini, I. Duma, Duma, Raja, Pansukati. Duma is a kind of the we smoke. Duma. Ali Duma is smoke. Raja. Raja. You know, Rajoharanam, Raja is dust. Raja. Pansu. Pansu is tiny, the kind of ducks.
Dust.
So Raja is a kind of not dust, but so Pansuka is a dust. Raja is a kind of the frost. The early morning sometime, the frost.
Mist.
Mix, yeah.
Mist.
Yeah.
Mist.
Abhidhamma is disturbed with these the smoke or kind of the dust or so at the time from the ear from the eye the tear is coming out. Yeah. That are in those times Idehi Somanasa Domanasa Vipassanā Uduhi. So together here combined, it is these. Somanasa is happiness, Domanasa is unhappiness, Vipassanā is not suitable food, and Udu, temperature or weather. Because of the condition, the situation, Samota Haidoa. Samota Haidoa is happen. Aki kubaki. Aki is eye. Kubaka is a hole, the whole of the eye. Puritwa, fu. Data D. Data D-wa. Data D-wa is existing in the whole of the eye or Pakaradiwa coming out from the eye. Like this. This is we call tear. And then Asu Asubaka Asubarikaha Kinaja. Ja continuously explaining Asubarikahani Kahanika Kahanina Kahan and Kina Yogina. Yogina is meditator. Meditator who take as a meditation object the tear, the meaning. The meditator who take the tear as a meditation object, Akikubehi, akikubage in the hole of the eye. Puridoa, fu. Data, Tita was standing. Tita was standing. That kind of the tear, Parigahidava. Parigahidava meaning it should take as a meditation object. So tear is we can practice meditation like this. Paricheda is according to the direction, the delimitation. Asubhagena. Asu is a tear. Bhagena is a portion of the tear. Parichena, boundary. Make a boundary each other. Ayamasa, ayasa, ayanda explanation is asa for the tear. Sabhaga Brichido by the similar. Visvaga Brichido Bana by the dissimilar. Kesa Diriso Yewa, like head hair. Okay, so tear is like this here in the picture. Huh? So tear in picture is a tear is a 3-layer. And according to the medical explaining, the tear film has a 3-layer: lipid layer, aqueous layer, mucin layer. So 3 anyway, it doesn't matter. The Pali suggests just we can practice in the eye or flowing out from the eye. We can practice meditation, that kind of tear. So English translation here is there the water element that trickles from the eye. So according to the color, they are the color, the clear sesame white. According to the shade, they are the shade of their location. So they're changing. And according to the location, their shade also changing. And according to the direction, they belong to the upper direction. And according to the location, they are to be found in the eye socket. But they are not stored in the eye socket all the while as a bile in the bile container, but one being peeled dry and loved uprightly or feel grief and weave and lament or eat particular kind of wrong food or when their eyes are affected by smoke, darks, that, etc., and being originated by nature, greed, or wrong food or temperature. So they fade out in the iron socket or twinkle out. So, and the meditator who discern the tears should discern them only as they are to be formed feeling in the eye socket. So according to the delimitation, they are bounded by what according to the tears. This is a delimitation by the similar, but they are delimitation by dissimilar, alike for their head hair. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Wasa. Yeah, wasa. Wasa here, wasa is a fat. So that's why the medo is we didn't translate English fat, I think. Vasa is a fat. Yeah. So vasadi. Vasa meaning is here Pali explaining Vilina Sineho. So Vilina Sineho. Sineho is a kind of the fat, but Vilina is not sticky. Not sticky.
So
Like the wine, different wine and water, like this. Sa, that fat is one other according to the color. Nila. No, Nalika. Sorry, Nalikera. Nalikera. Kela. One. Nalikera is coconut. Tela is oil. Nalikera is a coconut. Tela oil. So color coconut oil. Achame. Achame. Achame is how we translate. Achame is too much band. Achame is too much burning the rice. That kind of burning the rice, burning and stick on the pot. That kind of things we call achame. Achama. Yeah, another meaning achame is a gruel. Yeah, gruel is a kind of the rice gruel. Not too much burning. The gruel is not too much burning. The another one is not too much burning. Burning, little bit burning, and stick to the pot. That kind of rice. Very difficult to translate. Achame. Asita tela una tipi. Asita is we are pouring. Tela is oil. Sometimes Islam is more difficult. Asita tela. Pouring oil. One is a color. The kind of color also. Odan with the D. Odan is to talk with the D. Suitable to talk. Odan. What do with the D. What do is to talk. What the D is suitable to talk. Okay, and then Santana do. Santana do is according to the shape. Na Kali. Nana. You know, Nana is showering. Showering, Nana. Showering time. Kala is a time. At the showering time, Vipassanā udakassa. Vipassanā is clean. Udaka is water. Upari, up. The up of the water, so the top of the water, the very clean water. Paribhumanda sineha bindu visata santana. Paribhamanda is a rotation. Paribhamanda is a moving around like this. Paribhamanda. Sineha. Sineha is the fat. Sineha. Bindu. Bindu is a drop. The drop of the fat moving around on the top of the water. When you put the drop of the oil, so oil is moving, little bit moving. That paribhamanda is the meaning. Paribhamanda is the meaning. So that kind of shape, very difficult to. That kind of shape is like this. Example is on the water, very clean water. The drop that oil. That oil is a little bit moving around, moving. And disado, according to the direction, Drisu disadu. Drisu disasu. Jada. Two direction. Two direction, yeah. And okasado, according to the location, okasado, yibuyena. Yibuyena means generally. Hatha. Han. Dala. Hatha dala. The Hatha dala is the hand. Hatha peti pada. Hatha peti pada dala. Pada peti. Oh, nani. Nasa. Putta nata. Putta nalata. Amsa muti. Amsa kudesu. Wow. Very long word. Hatha dala is the hand. Hatha petra is here. Four hand. And similarly, the paradala is a food, the surface of food, and then pada. And then nasa is nose. Nasa is a nose. Putta. Nalata is forehead. Nalata. Nalata is a forehead. Ansa kuta. Ansa is the shoulder. So in those places, Theta is standing. Na Chisa is Na is a leader. Chisa Cha Isa. Cha is continuously explaining. Isa these fat. Idesu Okasisu. In Idesu is these. Okasisu is a location. In these location, Sara all the time. Sara. Wili Nawa. Outdoor. Willy no outdoor is very not sticky. Entity standing. Not entity. Not entity. Sorry, not standing. Na is the beginning of the sentence. Not entity. Not standing. Yada Pana actually Yada at the time Eki or fire. Eki Sandaba, the heat or the fire. Surya Sandaba, the heat or the sun. Udu, weather. Visabhaga, Dhadu, opposite element. Visabhaga is the opposite. Dhadu is the element. Visabhagehi. Oh, sorry. So Udu Visabhaga. Udu Visabhaga is the Udu Visabhaga is a very extremely cold or extremely hot like this. So Pali say Udu Visabhaga. The weather is extremely weather. That meaning. Udu Visabhaga. Dhadu Visabhaga is Dhadu is an element. In our body there's many elements. So that elements the equal situation is good. But the elements, some elements too much. So at the time we call Dhadu Visabhaga. Dhadu is especially for 4 kind of Dhadu. The Patavi, Abba, Tejo, Vayu. Mostly we say these 4 elements. These 4 elements are equal, balance. At that time, our body is good. But some element is too much. At the time, is not good. Anyway, so here explaining Dhadu Visabhaga is these 4 elements not equal. In that situation, Te Badesa. Te these. Badesa is the place. These place. Usama Chada. Usama is we translate Usama is kind of the body temperature. Body temperature, Usama. Jada is rising. Usama Jada Hondi. Yeah. So because of the fire heat, make our body temperature is changing like this. So that meaning here. Samaja down the body temperature is rising. Dada at the time tata. Tata is in those places. Nana Kali. And Nana Kali is at the time of the showering. Sana Udagubri. Very clean, on top of the very clean water. Sineha Bendu. We Satoya. Sineha is a fat, Bendu is a drop of the fat. Visadoya, like a kind of the first. Moving. That fat is not same place moving. Ito from that and from there, from this and from that. Ito Chidocha Samsaradi. Samsaradi is moving, or flowing. Moving or flowing Samsaradi. Parichedado, according to the delimitation, Wasabagena, portion of the fat, Parichena, make a boundary. Ayam asa, ayam asa, and the explanation is asa for the fat. We sabaga parichedo. When similar, we sabaga parichedo when dissimilar. Kesa so ye like head hair. So English translation here like this. This here English translation is Visa is this is a melted England. Melted England. The middle is sticky England. But this one is melted England. According to the color of the coconut oil, is we learn in Paris. And also it can be said to be color of the wine sprinkled from the gruel, on the gruel. And then to the shade, according to the shade, the fin of the shade of a drop of England spread out over still water at the time of the bathing shower. And according to the direction, it belongs to the both direction. According to the location, is a fall mostly on the palm of the hand, bed of the hand, sole of the feet, or bed of the feet, or tip of the nose, and then forehead, and then a point of the shoulder. So in those places, mostly we found these vasa. And it is not always to be found in the melted state in those locations, but when these parts get hot with the heat of fire, with the sun or heat, with the upset temperature is the extreme temperature, extreme weather, or upset of the element. Translate the upset of elements, with the imbalance of the elements, four elements. Yeah. And then I spread here and there in those places, like a thing from the drop of the unguent on the still water. at the time of the bathing or showering. And according to the delimitation, it's bounded by what according to the crease, like kind of the crease. This is a delimitation by similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. Okay, so right now we finished the Wasa, Sedo, Meso, Asu, Wasa, Kilo. Another one. Kilo. So Bali Kilo is explaining Bali Kilo, the Kilo meaning is Andamukhe, Ando Mukhe. Mukha is a mouth, here not face. Okay, so Mukha is sometimes face, sometimes mouth. So it's a depend on. So be careful when you translate Mukha. So Ando Mukhe is Ando is inside. Mukha is a mouth, inside of the mouth. Pena. Pena Mesa.
Mix.
Mesa is a mix. Yeah. Mesa is a mix. Pena is a phone.
Form.
Phone. Abodhadu. Oh. This is also our the water element. So that is according to the color, Wanato, Sedo, white color. Sedo is white color. This is a normally is a white color, but something happened, the color changing. Sometimes the yellow color, so at the time not good. The situation I have is not good. So, the white color is the good situation. So Sedo, Pena or no. Pena or no. The one the color the phone. Santana do according to the shade, Ogasa Santana do Santano. Ogasa Santana is a depend on the location, it change. Pena Santana Dobi. Wuttadi. So the shape of form is suitable to talk. The shape of form. And these are the according to the direction. Upri Maya, these are up direction. Sajado. Rising. Okasado, according to the location, Ubohi. Bo. Ubohi is from both sides. Ubohi ko kapola pasi. Kapola. Kapola is cheap. So both sides of the cheap, right side and left side. Here ubohi, kapola pasehi. The both sides of the cheap. Here oruha. Coming down, oruha. Jinwaya. Jinwaya. In the tongue, Chito standing. So this is a location of the kilo. Not China, not is a leader. China cha ina cha continuously explaining. Isa is that kilo is ita sada all the time. Ita is in the term. Ita is referred to the Jinwa term. In the term, sada all the time. Sanichi do collect together. Hudoa happening. Datati, not datati, not is a beginning of the sentence. Not datati is a not standing. All the time not standing like this. Yada pana. Pana actually, yada the time, sometime, satta, living being, tatarupa, maharan. Tatarupa maharan. Tatarubang aharan. So ma is no meaning here. Tatarubang aharan. Tatarubang is that kind. Aharan is a food. That kind of food. Pasandawa. Pasanda is a sea. Or Sarandawa. Saranda is a thinking or seeing. Like this. Huh? And una data. Una data katuka lona. Lona Binglana. Lona Binglana. Binglana what? So the many words together. Una is hot. Tita is sour. Not sour. Bitter. 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 Kakuta is
Spice.
yeah, Kakuta is the hot. Or sharp Kakuta. Lona is salty. Lona. Binglan is sour. So yeah, that kind of food when we see or when we think coming out like this in our mouth. So explaining yeah, like this. Kenji, Mukhe Tabendi. Kenji is something, that kind of food. Kenji. Mukhe in the mouth. Tabendi is a put. Yeah. Yada wa, the other one is yada sometime. Nesan is these living being. Haraya. Haraya is a heart. Agilayanti. They are weak or unhappy. Huh? Yeah. Kisminchi Dewa. Which means Dewa is something. Something. Kisminchi Dewa wa. Jigocha. Oh. Jigocha, hungry. Jigocha. No hungry. Jigocha is no hungry. Sorry. Jigocha is discarding. Jigocha. Jigocha obijati. Obijati is arising. The discarding, becoming discarding. At the time, kilo. The spiritual kilo spiritual. Opijidwa becoming. Upohi. Po. Kapola pasehi. Both sides of the cheek, oruncha, flow down, jinwaya, and the tongue, santadi, standing. So English translation, this Pali like this. This is a water element also mixed with the force inside the mouth. According to the color, is a white color, and the color of food. And as to the shade of its location is called. This can be called the shade of food. And as to the direction, belong to the upper direction. As to the location, it is found on the tongue after its descent from the cheek of both sides. And it is not always to be found stored there, but one being seen particular kind of food, or remember them, or put something hot or bitter or sharp or salty or sour into their mouth, or when their heart are faint or weak, or nausea arise on some account, then spittle appear and run down from the cheek on the both sides to the saddle on the tongue. This is the pheno, the kilo. Okay. And then Pali continues explaining more about the kila, spiritual. Eka jinwaya chisa. Cha isa. Chisa is a cha isa. Chas continuously explaining. Isa is the spiritual. Eka jinwaya. Eka is a top. Jinwa is a tongue. The top, the tip of the tongue. Tanuko hoti. Tanuko. Tanuko is a not thick, very thin. Tanuko. Thin. Mula jinwaya. Mula jinwaya is the bed of the tongue. Bahulo. Bahulo is thick. Mukhe in the mouth. Pakidanja. Pudding. Pakidanja is pudding. Putukanwa. Putuka is kind of the rice. No rice. It's a kind of the grain, but kind of biscuit or like kind of thing. Snack food. Putuka. Putuka is very difficult to translate. Kind of the snack made by the rice or something. Putukanwa. Tandula is rice. Yeah. Tandulanwa is rice. Inyawa, the other one. Inyawa. Kenji, something. Cardania. Cardania is a kind of any kind of food. We say cardania. It's chewable food. Cardania. And Nadi Puline. Nadi Puline. Nadi is a river. Nadi Puline is sandbank of the river. Puline is a sandbank. So Nadi is a river. The sandbank of the river. Nadi Puline. Kata Kuba ka salikan. Wiya is a like. Kata is digging. Kata. Kuba is a hole. Salilan is a kind of water. The digging. The kind of hole make water is coming out from the sun. So that kind of thing. The spirituals are like this. Purification is a disappear. Purification. Akachandoa. Akachandoa is a not. Purification. Akachandoa means not going to disappear. Timetung. To wet. To be wet. Timetung. Samato hodi. Samato is able to be wet. So the the river bank of the river, the sun bank of the river make a hole. The water is coming out from the sun, but that water is never disappear, and then all the time make a wet like this. Our filter is in the mouth like this all the time. If dry, it's not good. The head for head. So the example is keep like this. Okay, Prechida according to the delimitation, Kela Agena, the portion of the spiritual Prechino make a boundary. Ayamasa, Ayam Asa, Ayam, the explanation is Asa for the spiritual, Sabaga Prechido, according to the similar. We Sabaga Prechido, the dissimilar, Kesa Dirisoye, Kesa Dirisoa, only like head hair. So the English translation here, this is a thing at the top tip of the tongue and then thick at the root of the tongue. It is a capable without getting used up. The wording and hard rice or has rice, anything as chewable that is put into the mouth, like the water in the pit scoop out in the river bank, sandbank. As to the delimitation, it is bounded by what approaching to the spiritual. This is a delimitation by similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. So right now we finish Kilo. After Kilo, Singanika. You go to the Singanika. So Pali Singanika is what? Here is plain. Singanika, the Singanika meaning is Matalungado. Matalunga. Matalunga is a brain. Do is a from the brain. Very Pakaranaka. Pakaranaka is flowing out. Asuchi. Asuchi is clean. Asuchi is not clean. Unclean. So unclean something, unclean things flowing down from the brain. That is we call Singanika. So Pali explain like this. Singanika is like that kind of thing. English translation is snap, snap. S-N-O-T, snap. Okay. And then Sa, that smell is, when I talk according to the color, Taruna Talati Minja Wana. Taruna is not mature, not ripened, unripened. Taruna. Talati, talati. Tala is a pan. Tala. Talati plant seed of the plant. Kalati manja. Mona. Manja is inside of the seed of the tongue, kind of that kind of color. We know because in our country there's a make a Burmese the chocolate we see kind of a very sweet make from the palm. That palm is the fruit is big, but inside there's a seed very hard. But the inside of that seed there's kind of color. A little bit white color, not very white, but yeah, it's the kind of make white. We understand, but because of that, is we in our country we know, but the other country and they know that kind of. In India also, at the Buddha time, very easy to understand. That's why Buddha gave that kind of example. And then Santana dog, according to the shape, Augasta Santana, according to the location, that kind of shape. And Disa dog, according to the direction, Ubrimaya Disaya Jada, only up direction. Yeah. Augasta dog, according to the location, Nasa Putti. Nasa Putti. Nasa is nose. Putta is tip of the nose. Puritwa, fu, tida, standing. Nachi sa, na cha, see it's a nice leader. Cha is a cha's continuously explaining. Isa, that snout is ita in that nose, tip of the nose, sada all the time. Sanichitoa, collect together, collect hotoa happen, not ditati, not standing. All the time not standing like this. Ata actually ata call Yatanama. Puriso, the person, Patumi Nipati. Patumi Nipati. Baduma. Nipada is Baduma is the kind of lotus. Lotus is many kind. The name of the lotus is Baduma. Pata is a leaf of the Baduma lotus. That king. Dading. Dadi is a butter. Panditwa. Panditwa is the make the Panditwa is whole. Hita under Kandaki. Kandaka is the horn with the horn. Wijidwa is push. Make hole. Wijidwa. Penetrate. Vijitva is penetrate. Athanena. Atha anena. Atha at the time. Anena. Chidina. Chidina is the whole. The D moved down. The butter, the D moved down is the how we translate the D moved down is the butter, clean butter. Kalidoa. Kalidoa is the leaking. But he outside, but they fall down. This is an example like this. Ewa mewa, and similarly, yada sometimes satta living being, rod handy, cry. Or visavaga gaha, visavaga hara, uttu visenawa. Visavahara is unsuitable food on and the extreme weather. Huh? So sanjada dadu kopi dadu koba. Sanjada is happening. Dadu koba. Dadu is element. Koba is unbalance. Yeah. So happening the elements in our body unbalancing. So tada at the time and door inside sisa door from the head. Pudi sema bawa mabana. Pudi is decay or puti is kind of decay. Sema is the spiritual power is happening. Apana is bhava, mapana is bhavang, apana. Apana is arising, that happening is arising. Matlungang from the matlunga is brain. Kalidoa is the leaking. Talu matakawi varena. Talu matakawi varena. Talu mataka is the how we translate Talu mataka. The whole of the head connect our nose and head with the whole. So that one, Talu mataka. Vivara is the whole. Ordinary doa, fall down, ordinary doa. Nasa putte. Nasa is the nose, putta is the tip of the nose. Puritwa, fail, full, titatiwa. standing, or pakara diwa, the flowing out, or singanika parikahin kina cha yogina. So the meditator who take a meditation object as a singanika is a snake. So nasa putte at the tip of the nose, puritwa fu data was in yeah. Data is standing only break height tapa. Should be pay attention to that. Richirado, according to the delimitation Singanika Bagena, the portion of snow, breaching, make a boundary. Yamasa, Yam Asa, Yam, that explanation is Asa for the snake. Sabaka bridge, limit similar, by similar. Visabaka bridge, by the dissimilar. Kesa diso like head here. So in English translation, it is an impurity that trigger out from the brain. This is according to the kala. Kala is a young pun kernel. According to the shape, it is a shape of its location. According to the direction, it belongs to the upper direction. So according to the location, it is to be found filling the nostril cavity. And it is not always to the forms to there in the nostril, but rather just as through a mantana cut in the lotus leaf is he then prink with the tongue underneath, they oozy out and then drip. So when being weep or suffer the disturbance of the element produced by the wrong food or temperature, so the brain inside had turned into the still film and oozy out and it come down by an opening in the palate. So it fill the nostril and stay there and trigger out. So the meditator who discern that kind of snake should discern is only as it is to be found filling the nostril cavity. So like this to practice meditation. And then according to the delimitation, it is bounded by what according to the snake. This is a delimitation by similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. I think we will stop here today. A little bit over 4 o'clock. So we need to, a little bit remaining to discuss the do body practice nearly finished. Okay, so we'll stop here today. So the more you can understand and practice meditation with our 32 body part as a meditation object to make your power concentration. After that, you can apply the power concentration in your inside meditation, Vipassanā. So it's a very useful technique to practice like this. That's why Buddha explained in that way of meditation. Okay? So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So it's saying Buddha Sadanam Chirantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idami bunyang asawakayang wan hodu. Idami bunyang Vipassanā pacayo hodu. Idami bunyang Bhagapala Nyanasa pacayo hodu. Sadhu, Sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.